So, I want you to do a horror review on Jigsaw. I'm sure you can handle that.
A scaredy bitch is what you are.
So we're doing this, huh? Okay, let's get on with it then. I wasn't sure what to expect after the original 7 films ended. Yeah, there were 7 of these films. How the heck did that happen? I mean, didn't he die in the 3rd film? Oop, spoilers. Also, since the last film in the Saw franchise, Saw, the final chapter. Yeah, like we haven't heard that one before. I'm sure Jason has beaten them to the punch on that one. Anyway, that finished up tying up all the loose ends. Unfortunately, this has to be one of the weaker entries in the franchise, as it seems like they had writers come up with a way to get Tobin Bell into the plot stupidly and without being clever, which is what the Saw franchise is kind of known for. It has invented events that try to build up his backstory, but at the cost of believability. As we've seen some of this backstory in the previous entries, and I think it contradicts them in places.
Not much can be said about this film. It's bland and boring and not in the room kind of way. As is par for the course with these kinds of films, it's hapless individuals getting slowly tortured. And I don't just mean the audience.
Saw 5 was the worst of the series. At least to me, anyway. And Jigsaw is basically just Saw 5 again. But worse. Which is surprising. But that said, I was anticipating the worst for the ending. But the climax actually wound up being pretty satisfying. Not good, but better than I was expecting by the time the credits rolled.
Even though there are some chances taken, it just feels like another Saw movie, and not something that's going to warrant a new generation of films. It's a new demonstration that this franchise has already given up everything it has to offer. Not even a buttload of jump scares can save it.
Oh! The jump scares! They got me!
Yeah, cut your heart again. If you have a fucking heart attack.
Sorry, buddy. You're going first.
Let's just see about that. By the way, if you don't see him in the next video, you'll know what happened. Perhaps the Saw franchise has simply outlived its own relevance. Maybe the world has grown numb to violent scenes in movies and on TV. All the Spierig Brothers really bring to the material is cleaned up camera work, but when a film series winds up being disliked, as the Saw franchise was, for reasons that strike me as... I think some parts like this are overly arbitrary, don't you think?
I guess. Jigsaw fails for very much the same reasons as The Mummy. It was made to launch a franchise rather than because it was actually about something. Plus, like all Saw films, I need to turn up the brightness so I can see things. Why is it so dark?
Yeah, but it would diffuse... I'm sorry, but every movie would not be as scary if you just... A lot of movies would not be as scary if you just, like, had proper lighting. I mean, it gets derided as torture porn, not just to diminish the material, but to insult the creators and fans. This is a Saw film, after all. When it comes to plot structure, if you've seen one, you've seen them all. What Jigsaw didn't do was understand what separates a good film in the Saw franchise from a bad one. I just can't wait for it to be gone. You're not fun.
That's because I don't like you, Segway.
I don't like you either. That makes 2 of us. We both don't like me.
Hey, what?
That's right.
Okay, moving on. I was a big fan of the Saw films when I was in high school. However, I feel this franchise has run its course. It's fun to re-watch them all and see how it is fallen quite far from the first film's reveals and plot twists to a predictable and quite messy plot.
If you don't like Saw, this isn't going to change your mind. Its fan base will enjoy it for what it is, but for the casual viewer, I'd advise to stay away as it doesn't really match the best of the series. Now that that's over,
I can finally say that I'm going to be free of this capricious issue.
Out my way, Segway! It's finally time! It's freedom! Lupin's gonna be back, I don't have to put up with this shit anymore!
Forget it.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry, but it's freedom. It's freedom for me. Whatever he said. Anyway, ah!
Out my road! I'm finally gonna be free of him! That asshole won't be gonna...
Anyway, quickly, leave a like, a comment, subscribe, anything. Get this bastard off me!
You asshole!
Fuck you!
Finally gonna be free, you!
I'm gonna finally be free of you!
No more! I'm out of here, dumbass!
Ah!
I need a day off. You can watch it, quotation. You can do the next one, quotation, lads.
Here you are, Lupin. I did what you asked, okay?
Hello, movie man. For years you've struggled to fight the terrible movies. Tonight, they will fight you.